what's interesting about caffeine alone and then caffeine with theanine is that for a lot of people, they say they don't get the downside of coming off caffeine. Like they feel like they hit a low. And so they say theanine seems to prevent that. Now, I've known people, again, I see what's done in a lab and I see what happens in the field or real world application. And for a lot of people, especially if you're racing, again, I deal mostly with people racing. So again, this is different than, let's say, bodybuilding or whatnot, is that if you take enough caffeine and you race, worrying about any jitters from the caffeine is a non-issue because first of all, you're busting your ass racing. So is it something that is going to work more for something that's not continuous? Let's say you're doing a rowing race or whatever. I think the caffeine alone, there's no downside to it. Whereas let's say you're lifting weights where it's you do something, you rest. You do something, you rest. Would jitters be a bigger part there? Maybe. And I think people should just experiment with caffeine and then caffeine plus theanine and see what works best. Now, obviously, you can't blind it because you know what you're taking, but still that sort of real world data is important.